Now we can register our user successfully. Next we are going to make login system. This is the login button. We are going to send JSON web token by using cookie parser as cookie of a browser. So it will remain some time, after that it will vanish automatically, or whenever someone log out with the user, then the token will be destroyed. At first we need to install JSON web token. Just go to npm.js site. From here, this is the command for installing JSON web token. Open a new terminal, Control Shift V or Control V for Windows user. Since we are using Express.js, cookie parser is automatically installed and set up in our system. Let me show you. Here is the middleware setup for our cookie parser. Here it is. If you are not using Express generator, then you need to install cookie parser manually. So once this is saved, then let's show an error message. If there is any error, then if there is no error, then we are going to send our JSON web token in here. We need to require our JSON web token. Const jwt is require JSON web token. Here it is. Now once again go to JSON web token from npm.js. In here you can use to sign in synchronously or asynchronously. I am going to use asynchronous code. So let me copy everything from here and paste it where we are saving our user. Here V, Control V for saving, for pasting, and here we are going to save as ID, and that ID is from our user ID. Let me copy this. This is coming from our database. If you don't know what this underscore ID mean, go to Mongo. Here just use this command db.user.find.pt. Here you can see this is the ID we are looking for. Okay, here would be our private key. For setting up our private key, we are going to use another package, that is .environment. So let's use it. By using this .env variable, we are going to store all of our secret key or variable inside here. So let's do it. Let's create a .env file, .env, and in app.js, this MongoDB connection URI string should be also secret. So at first let's do it. Mongo underscore URI is equal, paste it here, the connection string, copy this and paste it inside app.js. In the place of our MongoDB string, just write process.env.name of our variable was mongo underscore URI. Save it. Now let's do it for our this private key. So jwt underscore key is equal, this is your private, you can name it anything you want, to just make it complex as possible for you. Okay, paste it here in the place of, sorry, this would be process.env. this is an environment variable. So let me copy this variable and paste it here, jwt key. Okay, here it will take some parameter. We are not going to use this parameter. expires in, it will expires in 1 hour. So here it will calculate as milliseconds, so let me make it hour. Let 1 hour is equal, it will calculate as second, so 60 second multiplied by 60, that means 1 hour. Okay, 1 hour. And let me make it callback function. As much as possible we are going to use modern JavaScript functionalities. Here we are going to send our token as cookie. So res dot cookie, and first parameter will be name. You can see on the suggestion this will be type of string. You can name it anything you want. I am going to name it JWT. Second parameter will be value. The value is token itself. And third parameter will be option as JSON format. First option will be max age. You can see on the option, you see there are some option is showing here. Some more option you can find online. Maximum age, that means how long it will be on our local storage. It will be 1 hour multiplied by 24, that means 1 day, comma HTTP only, that means only HTTP protocols are allowed to access this token. Next we are going to redirect our user from here, Control X and Control V. Before redirecting, let me console something in here. Control Shift I for rearranging your code. Okay, open your server console. In here something went wrong. I think we should handle our error like this. Error, if there is an error, it will console log that error and it will go to the next with that error. Else, in else condition, we are going to set our JWT token and we will redirect to the login page. Okay, this is users login page, users / login. Okay, the problem is here we have used dot environment variable, but we haven't used the middleware of our dot env variable. So let's do it. We just need to do require dot env and config. It will run all of our environment variable in our application. Okay, once again open your browser and reload the page. It's working perfectly. Now once again register a new user. Once you have submitted, just right click, inspect element, and here on the application tab you can see inside cookies we have a server that is localhost 3000. Just click on here. You see we have a new name, that is the name of our cookie. This is the value of our token. Actually when someone registering the user, then this value is generating for him.